Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the MacBook Pro, the M1 Macbook Pro that just recently was announced. I guess it was a few months ago, maybe 3. If you've seen my last video, you know that I picked one up, open box, and I had nothing but problems with it. Well, I'm here to clarify that I always felt that that machine was fixable, but I was told that it had a bad motherboard and that it had to go back. Anyway, so the story continues, and I ordered another open box MacBook Pro from Best Buy, which was showed up in a few days, free shipping. It's in good shape. We're going to be looking at it in a moment, and it was identical to the other one. I was not able to log in, and I knew there was some sort of glitch, and I reloaded the drive, cleared the hard drive, refreshed it, did it all, reloaded it, got back onto the Apple web page, not the web page, but support, got to talk to a service advisor, and then I got to the senior advisor, and he had run into it before, and he said to reset it. We did the password reset, which we did on the other machine, only we did that a couple times, and then we went into terminal, but we did refresh from erase from terminal instead of erase from the disk doctor, and that made the difference. So when I erased it, then I went back into the next screen and did a reinstall, and after that the machine worked fine. And I believe it's from the people that return it. They do a reset, and when they do a reset, something hangs up in there, a security lock, something like that. And we were able to get this machine working. I've been playing with it, working on it for the last several hours, and we're going to be talking about that in a moment. But it really has turned out good. So let's get to the next point. We're looking at the new MacBook Pro. Only this one's not new. It was a open box from Best Buy. And if you look, it looks just like a new one. There's really no way to tell that it's not new. It looks new on the inside too. It's supposed to be one-handed open. Well, I did get it with one hand there. Okay, so here we are looking at the MacBook Pro. Now the box, I barely got here in shape because the package was pretty torn up. The cardboard was good, but the package itself, the outer sheath, was really scratched up. I'll include some pictures of that. So the screen is beautiful. The nits, the brightness. It's not like my Note 20, but hey, you know, but as it's a $14.99 MacBook Pro M1 that I got for 15% off. The first one I got was 19% off. This one came 15% off. And 15% is over $200, guys. So if you watch closely, you watch Best Buy, you might be able to pick one up. Of course, you got to be ready to do your due diligence because this machine wouldn't work when I first got it. I spent a lot of time with Apple on the phone trying to clear it, but once we got it cleared, it's been running flawlessly, perfectly. Battery life is great. The speakers sound good. I'm really pleased with the speakers. Let's see if I can open it again. It's a little slippery on my desk. And, you know, Final Cut Pro really works good on here. The speakers are great. Screen looks good. I'm still used to my Note. I mean, not my Note. I'm still used to my Surface Pro. I keep trying to touch the screen with my finger because I'm so used to a touchscreen. It's really hard to go back to a trackpad. So I'm going to have to get used to that. But the speakers here, of course, here we go. Let's see. We're just playing around with the video here and checking out performance-wise. So guys, I think you might look into buying a open box unit if you got the patience. Well guys, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel. I'm really happy with this MacBook Pro that I got open box from Best Buy. It is working great so far. It was really good to get it going, because it doesn't give you that happy experience when you come home, you open the box and then you can't log into the machine. But I think it was worth it. It's of course, time will tell on that, but I'm very pleased with the purchase. I got it for the price of an Air with 512 gigs, so I got the MacBook Pro with 512 gigs. The speakers sound excellent. They say they're supposed to be professional grade versus the other one. The microphones are supposed to be professional grade. Not too pleased with the 720p camera, but that's what it is. That's all they would put in there. They're kind of really years and years behind on the camera. After working with this Note 20 Ultra, you expect things to be a little bit better. Now, I am editing video on my Note 20 Ultra too, and I'm telling you, I'm getting used to that app. And the app, it gives you a freedom editing with your thumbs and dragging the footage back and forth. Something that now working with the laptop, going back to a trackpad, click and drag, and there's some lack of freedom there. Creativity, let's say. Of course, I'm not a professional editor or anything, but I do all of this for my personal improvement. You know, you could waste all your time doing a lot of things, but I'd rather be creative and learn something new. And you know, you never know, you can put that to use in something. So you guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. Catch you on the next one.